Hello there, how are you all? I hope you're doing really well. Welcome to December 2024's Pick a Card reading brought to you by those lovely people at asktheanswer.com. I have three beautiful decks to choose from today. I have for reading number 1, I have the Light Seers Tarot deck. Reading number 2 is the Legends Tarot deck. And for reading number 3, I have the Celtic Tarot deck. I have a bit of a green theme going on today. What I ask you to do is choose your reading from your intuition. Pause the video if you would like some extra time. And also it's okay if you're attracted to more than one of the pile of cards today, to go over to listen to your messages from December as well. Okay, I'll be quiet now and I'll let you choose between reading 1, reading 2 or reading number 3, and I'll see you at your readings. Hello there, welcome back to your reading. Those of you who chose reading number 1, you've chosen the Light Seers Tarot. So let's have a look what's coming up for you in December 2024, the last month of the year. Okay, we have the Tower, the Seven of Pentacles. They both came out of the deck. The High Priestess. The Strength card reversed, the Eight of Cups in reverse. You have the Five of Swords. The Empress is reversed. The Sun. The Four of Pentacles has all come out of this deck then. And the Star card, they all flipped over. Okay, so this reading is a reminder that you really don't need anybody else to do your stuff. That's what I can see here. It feels like you've escaped something or you will be escaping something that's not beneficial to you anymore. That could be a situation, to people, to something that you just don't need. There even is energy here of somebody returning back, maybe throughout the year of 2024, to kind of shake things up for you. But when I say that, I don't feel like that was productive for you. And you may have sort of gone back into old patterns or old behaviors with that situation or with an actual person. So this is a reminder this reading is a reminder for you this month to kind of, maybe because it's December as well, to kind of finish off what you maybe have just left unfinished. That includes people as well, because I know there's been something challenging happening for you with the Five of Swords, and it might even be a situation when you've been feeling a little weak throughout the year, where you've relied on it. So this is a reminder that there is a better month. I feel like a better year in 2025 for you as well. So it's a reminder spread really of returning to what your power is. That makes sense. Okay, so I can see here that sometimes there has been elements of maybe you sabotaging yourself, or this person or situation made you weak at some point. So this is a reminder that that's over with, yeah? Or if it's not over with just yet, it's going to be over with, because I've got elements of the Sun, the Four of Pentacles and the Star, which I love to see because it means that there will be a happier outcome, a happier year next year, probably even a happier December. The Four of Pentacles is security. It's usually when people are more financially secure. And I think that's when what you've been wanting probably throughout the year. Perhaps you haven't quite got there this year, but you will. And the Star card, it's beautiful because it's telling me that you'll be finishing the year and the month of December with you being center stage, basically, and renewed hope. I like these two together, the Sun and the Star, because it's telling me that there's hope, a better future, basically, a better December, a better new 2025 coming up for you. It's a reminder you don't need to rely on others to make yourself happy and to do what you have to do yourself, in your life. It feels like maybe that's what's been going on here. Fear may have stopped you from moving forwards as well, and you may have been returning back to your comfort zone quite a bit throughout the year. But I like these three that came out the end, and they all flipped out and flew out the end for you. Just to remind here that you can do it on your own if you have to, and you may even be the center of attention and star of the show next year. And I don't know how you feel about that, but it's a reminder to not let anyone or anything weaken you. If that's what's been going on for you, and not go back to comfort zone because that's easier. It's a strength. 3 cards at the end, strength spread. This is something that you can, it's a reminder that you can do this, Okay, I'm going to get a card from the Moonology deck because we have a full beaver moon at the minute going on as I'm recording. Look at the bigger picture, full moon in Sagittarius. So, also, when that card comes out, it's telling me luck is on your side. Because believe it or not, Sagittarius is actually the luckiest sign of the zodiac. So that's really good if you've got the moon in Sagittarius, or you are a Sagittarian, or you've got a lot of Sagittarius planets in your astrology, in your zodiac sign. So look at the bigger picture. Luck is on your side here as well. I do love that because it's telling me that, I think you've been quite stuck for a lot of the year. And it feels like you may have even been feeling quite down at times. And you may have found things quite challenging to the point where you just say, well, I give up. But it's telling you not to, because it's telling you to look at what's ahead and not go back. Look at what's in front and what you could achieve and what you will achieve. The only danger I feel is going back into that weak comfort zone because it's easier. Yeah? So it's like move forward, don't look backwards. Let's see what else I can tell you. Okay. House, and one fell out here. Adjudication. So this is particularly, when the house card comes out, it's attachments to anything to do with a home or family. And that adjudication card may be an indication that there's decisions there, big ones. And it also comes out when there's legal stuff for some of you, or official stuff, should we say, that will go in your favor, which is really, really good. And we've got distant horizons, a little bit like that card there in the Moonology. Look at the bigger picture and what's coming up. In this card, travel may be indicated for you, or planning to travel. Of course, the sea's there, so it could be abroad as well, or anything to do with things that are across the sea and abroad. And the anchor is about security. So wherever it is going to make you feel so much more grounded, secure, knowing where you stand as well. I'm sensing too, intuitively. And I'm so sorry, guys, if I'm a little bit nasally. I've had this horrible virus that's going around, so I do apologise. Okay, let's get an oracle. This is called the fairy deck. Let's have a look what Spirit wants to throw out for you. Ooh, there's 2 coming out here for you, so let's have a look what they say. So we've got magical getaway. Travel was indicated. So it takes courage and trust to venture into the unknown. Yet this is where the greatest rewards are. It's time to step boldly forward without looking back, which was in your tarot cards. So she's got the key to the door, the fairy, and she's opening it to see what's on the other side. Solitude. Think of being alone as meaning you are all one and in total harmony with everything. The greatest treasures are those that wait silently during your quiet times. So this, as I said, solitude is, I felt like it matches your reading perfectly, because I really felt like it was about you, what you could achieve, especially with you being more in the spotlight, thinking of yourself a little bit more, putting yourself first. But also, it might mean that sometimes you just need a little bit of thinking time for those of you who are absolutely surrounded with people who are demanding of you. And we'll shut down the reading today with an angel card for you. Being the month of December, I think that's totally appropriate. Okay, angel card for pile number 1, please. Isaiah. So, it's a good time to give birth to new ideas and situations in your life. I am watching over you, guiding you and protecting you during those changes. So there are big changes coming up for you, but they start December and these are definitely going into the year of 2025. So it's looking better. Thank you so much, my lovelies. I hope that's okay for you. Thank you for listening. I hope you got good messages from there, and take care. Bye-bye. Hello there, welcome back to your reading. Those of you who chose reading number 2, you've chosen the Legends Tarot deck. So let's have a look what's coming up for you, what I can tell you about December 2024. I've already got cards coming out. You have the Queen of Pentacles, the Judgment, the Hanged Man in reverse, Seven of Cups, the first thing I got, guys, is I just heard the word mixed messages. So the first thing I got for you is that you may have been getting a lot of those, or somebody will kind of confuse you. I'm looking at your Seven of Cups more for some reason, even though with all these major arcanas coming out. I think that this is a reflective month, it looks like already for you. But it's not. It's a good month, but a very reflective one about what's maybe happening in your life or what's been happening throughout 2024. It's not. It feels like you need to think about things because things may have been confusing, or you don't know which way, or you haven't been given. I nearly said given advice, but you haven't been making the choices. You've kind of, for me, it feels like a lot of you've been holding off on things, thinking that 2025 is going to be a much better year and leaving things in 2024, which is what it is. You were right to do that because I'm looking at one of wise. The Hermit is always wise. Sometimes the Hermit likes to be alone to think. Often the Hermit will heal a block, and you can see what came out afterwards is the Sun. So that's telling me the big decisions that you're going to be making, maybe even in the month of December, are the right decisions to carry through to 2025. And if some of you are thinking, am I doing the right thing? With that Hanged Man in reverse there, you're looking at a thing. Maybe sometimes you feel like those decisions that you've held off have been selfish on your behalf. They haven't been, because that Queen of Pentacles with the Judgment is telling me that you've done the right thing this year. This is all beneficial for the month of December. Believe me, what you've done was going to start in the month of December and then carry through the rest of the year. You've done it. This feels like the energy of you've done it for people's own benefits and even for your own. The World, exactly. So this now, because these are major decisions, I feel like you've the one that's had to do these major decisions. This is something, the Pentacles energy does relate to winter as well. So this is for the benefit of others, I'm sensing, in a lot of cases, but mainly it involves you. I don't know whether sometimes you feel like the world revolves around you. What I'm saying, that means that people rely on you a lot to do things for them. And, the Queen of Pentacles, their energy is telling me that it could be about money. She is holding a coin in her hand. But it may have led to people's confusion about what you've been up to as well, because I do feel like you've been up to something. If you haven't done it, you've definitely been thinking about it, but which direction to go in. So I think you're going to have a much clearer, it's kind of like you know what you're doing now. But I get that feeling that you're going to start something in December, but it will be mainly for next year. So the plan, and I know you've got one, is to do something much more security. It could be about money. It might involve other people. This will be the benefit of everyone, family, friends. I feel like I don't know, I just get that energy. A lot of this is down to you. That world card is telling me your journey will complete. So if you haven't done stable things this year and people are kind of wondering why you haven't done this properly and you haven't left things undone, that's why, because your journey will complete next year. So wherever it is that was affecting in your life, it wasn't meant to happen this year. But it will be happening next year. Hermit, Sun, the World. I don't know whether as well, when the Hanged Man can appear, it might be that you felt like sometimes your actions have been a bit selfish and it's not very you to be that way, or people have accused you of it. It's like, why are you doing this? And you've been a bit self-centered. It's because you've got a plan. Yeah, so the World is about your journey completing. You may even involve travel for others. The World can be an immigration card. I don't know if some of you are thinking of moving. Could even be abroad. New job, possibly. Take time to breathe out. Disseminating moon. So it's like, maybe it's like you have been waiting. So it's like, you'll see all your plans start taking off this month, I think. And that will definitely carry on into 2025. This is something that's not going to stop because you've been planning this all year, I feel. But this is something that's definitely going to continue. It's not over until it ends, and it's a good thing. It's a good thing, guys, not a bad thing. Ooh, we've got courtship. So it may involve relationships, expectation. Ooh, and distant horizons. A lot of them involve relationships. Or maybe you're going to meet the one. Yeah. And then the expectation is that distant horizons. When you've got an expectation card, I mean, can you see her in the window sitting down looking to the window? That is telling me that maybe you've been waiting for something to come along. So some of you might involve actual loving relationships here or waiting for the right person, but you've got a distant horizon. So I did say about travel, so it could be very relevant in your life next year or even in the month of December. And you've got the ship, which means you are moving. You're not staying still. There is movement. And the anchor is about security and grounding yourself. So once you find your happy place, throughout the month, it will be a time to relax. You go, I've done what I've had to do. So that is throughout the month of December and carrying it on, I feel, throughout next year. It's not going to end there. I'm going to get a fairy card for you now. See what else I can tell you. This deck is so pretty. Ooh, we've got purity coming out. It's the horse, the unicorn. Purity. Always trust in the purity of your heart. Look inside your heart, and within it, you will find the answer to your question. So the answer to your question relies on what's inside. So listen to your emotions rather than just your head. Closing down your reading today with an angel card because it is December. We have Oceana. Take action. You're in touch with your truth in this situation, and you need to trust your gut and lovingly assert yourself. So take action. You're in touch with your truth in this situation, and you need to trust your gut and lovingly assert yourself. So that is messages for you throughout the month of December 2024. Thank you so much for listening. I really hope this reading helps you. Thank you so much. Take care. Bye. Hello everyone. Welcome back to reading. Those of you who chose reading number 3. You've chosen the Celtic Tarot deck. So let's have a look what's coming up for you in December 2024. Page of Swords. Nine of Swords reversed. The King of Pentacles is in reverse. The Eight of Swords. The Chariot. The Magician. Whoa. Whoa. Need one more card. Ace of Pentacles. So we've got two things here. Speaking your truth is going to get you a lot. It will definitely, I don't know whether some of you have been holding back from saying what you have to say, whether in whatever situation it involves with you. It feels like you need to talk, and it will probably relieve a lot of tension for you and stop you from being so anxious. So I don't know, there's definitely clear communication present. So I don't know whether you have to talk to a person who you might think is not listening. This could involve all areas of your life: love, work, family, travel, whatever it is that's it revolving. Yeah, it feels like the more you don't speak, or the more you haven't been speaking, the more you've been restricted and trapped. That could be fear of rejection, fear of people not being on the same page as you. But it's like once you open your mouth, you're going forwards, not backwards. So this is like a release for you. But it definitely is about communication. We've also got the Page of Swords, which is at the beginning. So that is somebody that tells the truth. But also, you have areas of romance here. So this could be the start of a new romance for some of you. Or your romance, if you're in a partnership, you may find that it gets deeper. Or there's something there that will, between that will make the relationship stronger. You have a marriage card in the Ace of Cups, new relationship card, and new baby around. So whether that's you, but it's concerning you because this is your reading. So you either hear a baby, there could be a baby on the horizon, there may be some marriage proposals, you may hear of someone getting married. So keep that in mind. But this is exciting. You've got quite a bit in this reading. You've got new romance, or the renewal of a romance, babies, marriages. Ace of Pentacles may even mean new job or new money investment. So there's quite a bit, but this is all potential. And it's all very exciting for you. There is travel indicated as well. But it's like the feeling I'm getting is that you need to speak up through all of this. So you may have to talk to get this all going with your reading. We do have an element there of the King of Pentacles in reverse. And sometimes I'm wondering here if you've got people that are draining you a little bit, or even are quite jealous of you. And if by saying that, it might be someone you know about already. It's like you've got a feeling about someone. This also could be a male energy or masculine energy, but it doesn't have to be. Okay. So there could be something holding you back because you're not speaking up, or you're not saying how you really feel. You could have jealousy and nosy people around you as well. So I can't ignore that for you guys. So you may have people trying to get in your business a little bit, trying to find out what you're up to or what's going on in your life around. Okay. We've got waning moon. What do you need to release? So this moon is almost like you release whatever, it doesn't serve you anymore. In a kind way, obviously, but whatever doesn't serve you, your life on purpose, maybe the element of things being holding you back throughout 2024. I'm sensing you want this new start. That's what I'm feeling. Is that you're after this, whatever area of your life it's affecting, because there's a lot in this reading. You just want things to be better next year. So what do you need to release? Question mark. It's asking you what it is in your life you need to release to get a potential bigger, better area of your life to be more happier for you, and less anxiety, less stress. I could see that you do have an energy of someone that may have stressed you out or left you feeling anxious. and stuck, I'm feeling as well. Whoa, Ace of Pentacles, unexpected income. So this could be from a job, from an investment. You may win the lottery. Courthouse, that could be a legal thing, but don't worry about that, because that card often represents final decisions being made in your favor, okay? Doesn't have to be legal. It can be anything in your area of your life where you need to sort, where official decisions need to be made. It's going in your favor, definitely. You've got income, new income and more income coming in next year, and December especially. There we go, the Lovers. And some of you may be meeting new people. Yeah, the one. Your relationship, if you're in relationships, they may deepen. This is a marriage card. Oh, marriage proposal card is in your spread as well. Oh, wow. So this all may, being December 2024, it will carry through into the year after. So yes, this is the start. Believe it or not, even though it's the last month of the year, this is the start of a new year already for you. Let's get a fairy card for you guys. We've got moon energy, and as I'm reading this today, I'm actually reading it on a full beaver moon. So moon energy, surrender to the natural ebb and flow of life. If you're feeling confused, this fairy comes to calm emotions and reassure you that peace of mind is possible. That's a beautiful picture, isn't it? Moon energy for you. Take advantage of the moon, stand underneath it, open your curtains and have a look, because this is telling me there's quite a lot of emotion in here, and maybe you feel like talking, because I think that's your way out of a lot of stuff, is telling the truth or talking your truth. Let's get some angel card. We'll finish with an angel card because it is December. We've got Merlina. You are confused and indecisive because you do not have enough information. Do research or seek expert advice before making a decision. You are confused and indecisive because you do not have enough information. Do research or seek expert advice before making a decision. So you've got decisions to make, which is probably why the courthouse card came out. When people see that card, they go, oh no, I'm not going to court. No, it does actually mean decisions in your life that need to be made, which is why this one's come out. Thank you so much for listening, guys. And please do excuse my voice today. I've had this horrible cold virus that's been going around the UK right now, and I've succumbed to it in the last week. But I do hope you're all okay. Thank you so much for listening, and I really hope the reading helps you. Thank you so much, guys. Take care. Bye.